Oliver, are you in the basket? Are you being delivered for Halloween? Well, okay then. That's how you feel about it.
Back in the basket. Back in the basket.
Oh, it looks good. I'm gonna make the
little shovel thing facing west.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I've just got them in there so they could be moved. Okay, so there. Now they all match. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I kind of just wanted to stick those down there where they'd get the sunlight, but they'd be kind of protected. And that way, it'd turn on at night. Let's see if I can get this. Get my picture off. I might be. I don't know.
This glass.
Yeah, David said he had to sift through that over there.
What?
That dirt over there that they have. He said he had to sift through it pretty good. Well, that sucker ain't gonna lay there, that's for sure. Like a little kid in a sandbox. So, Mom, if you come up here to check it, the little solar lights are right here, and when they don't have any light on them, they'll light up, and it's got little lights. One goes around the perimeter and one weaves through the flowers, and you just sit them back down in here by this big orange flyer where it kind of holds them in to where they can get the light, but they won't kind of blow out. And then I just kind of tuck that flower back in there.
Watch enough seed right there in the soil high vapor.
There. And then there's the two little birds.
If it rains, it'll soak it right in.
Yeah, it looks a little dry over there, don't it?
Right.
Oliver, are you just hanging out?
Yep.
You just hanging out?
So, yep. So I didn't want to get out. So I don't like this place.
Why not?
I didn't like it.
Well, it probably smells weird to him, all the toxins and stuff, chemicals. I think this is pretty.
Yeah, it is.
It all matches now. I made it slightly different, but dog is cracking me up. They had filled up those two graves, but Edna's tombstone was still tipped over the other day, and it still is now too. But I think they're going to have to wait till the weather goes through and reset the concrete underneath, because it is all messed up, and they can't do it when there's weather like this going through. Mert's whirligig had broken from the L bracket down at the bottom, so David pushed it back down in as good as he could the other day. The whirly gig that spins. The whirly gig that spins.
That way.
They may have come out and got it. No, it's that whirly gig that spins, that flower-looking thing, the big one. It had broken the L bracket down at the bottom where it has two prongs to one had broken, and it was laying over and it couldn't come out the ground, so David pushed it into the ground so it would stand. And it's holding up good, so.
He was 94 years old when he died.
Yeah, and Imogene's 94 now, ain't she?
She's 93, but last year. So
Going 29.
Oliver, did you get an outing to the cemetery?
29, she'll be 100.
Not what a
This is
geriatric
23.
chihuahua wants, huh?
She's 93 years old.
Yeah, I think
94 years old.
yeah, I thought she was 94. That was my little braid. That was.
There in the thin spot.
Oh, okay, I'll let him know.
All right.
That little.
Where's your grandpa?
up yonder by that tree.
Up about that straight that way.
That's that tree.
They're not caved. They look great. They look great.
Grass and all.
Grass is great. Not caved at all. Healthy. But they did, the two that I reported that was sunk so bad, they did fill them up. Okay, and we're off again. Now you can tell whose family is whose because they all match. That's nice. Yeah, you can barely see but one power line, and
It won't be moved.
it's just as quiet and calm. Ain't nothing bothering you down there.
Just getting full.
Well, you gonna be over by
I'm gonna go
Grandpa
over the hill
Elsie
for
or?
Mildred, or go back there with Grandma and Grandpa where Janice showed.
I like the knob where Grandpa Elsie's buried.
That's full up.
Oh. Well, forget that then. But Andy's buried at the very front of it. I always thought that was a pretty graveyard. That's where I'd rather be. Be quite honest, I'd almost rather be roasted and thrown in a bag and somebody go at a gallop on horseback and
Like Angie.
let me blow into there. There's a car coming.
Angie said, he said, it's fixed. Said, you'll take my ashes down to the store and sprinkle them over Grandpa and Grandma Schultz's graves.
You didn't throw that out?
I done threw it
He
out.
done threw it out.
And I said, no, I'm going to set you in here up on a shelf where I can.
Yeah, ladder. You want me to show you the other way to my house?
I'm going right now. I've never been down that road.
Turn down.
You can turn down right here, the next.
Yeah. I've never been down through there.
Oh, they used to have a buckskin that I called my boyfriend, and me and the kids would go that way, and we talked to him. And then they sold that house, and he ain't there no more. So, but he was pretty. And Lane, David would say, "What took you so long?" And Lane said, "Well, when I go see her boyfriend." He was pretty though.
I've never been
I
down
know,
this
I know.
road.
Well, don't go fast, cause it gets rough in the spot or two.
Oh, Lord. Donna didn't tell me that.
It'll be okay. Now you want to kind of hang in the middle over here because this side's kind of braided out by the concrete trucks, but be careful because those concrete trucks just zoom through here. It looks like they paved actually not too long ago. That's nice. Those IMI concrete trucks are what tear this place up. Miss,
A big house right back
yeah,
there.
but no, the guy won't sell it and he won't finish it. Now you got to kind of get a running shoot to this hill because it gets she passed away a few months ago. She used to come visit me. Yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah,
never know that's here.
that's what her husband built in front of their home. That was their home. She would always come visit me and we'd swap flowers and stuff. We never talked about religion. We'd just swap flowers and visit for a little while. And then she got to where she couldn't walk real good. And
She sold a lot.
And Linda came by and left me a card in the door and told me she'd passed away. And then Linda actually sent me a card when Granny passed away, sending her condolences to the family. Linda that I used to type with up at the hospital. She's a nice lady. I always miss her though when she comes to visit. It's like normally it's like the one day a month. Yeah, they used to take half of it, but they let it grow in the last several years. And then that boy that wrecked and killed himself right here, somebody took his cross. He was here just the other day and it was gone. And I'm like, well, that's a strange thing to take away. But okay.
I didn't